Hey, it's the Midnight Raven, and today I thought we'd get in the festive spirit. Today we're going to do Never Have I Ever Christmas Edition. Yes, we're going to do Never Have I Ever Christmas Edition. So there are 50 questions in total, but we're going to split it between two videos. So we're going to do the first 25 in this video and then 25 in tomorrow's video. So all you have to do is, if you have done the thing, you just need to give yourself a tick, and then you need to put in the comments at the end of this video how many out of these 25 Never Have I Evers have you done, and then do the same thing tomorrow. And then in tomorrow's video you can let me know your answers for tomorrow, plus you can tally up both days and let me know your grand score out of 50. So let's get into the video. And one more thing before we get into the video, check out my second channel, Thrifting with Raven, because I am going to be trying to load on both channels at least every other day as of next year. So more thrifting content. So go check out my second channel, Thrifting with Raven. So here we go. Are we ready? We've got my pen so that I can make a tick list. So question 1. Have you ever sat on Santa's knee? So I guess everybody has sat on Santa's knee. As a child, you're dragged there by your parents going, go on, sit on some stranger's lap so he can hear what you want for Christmas and then he can give you a present. Turns out most Santas are, well, a little bit creepy and a little bit weird. And yeah, I have sat on Santa's lap. I've also sat on Santa's lap as an adult, but a different Santa's lap. Too much information. Right, next. Question 2. Been sick on Christmas Day? I have actually been sick on Christmas Day. I actually had the flu. I was immensely ill. I was ill for like 2 continuous weeks. And Christmas Day, I made Christmas dinner. God knows how I made it, but I was like death warmed up. Actual death warmed up, excuse me, there's something in my eye. I was like death warmed up, and it was just, I shouldn't have even been standing. I was so like swaying, and I had a fever, and I should have been in bed or a hospital. I was really bad. Question 3. Never have I ever got coal. Now, this was actually a joke because back in the day, I am 40 years old, we used to have a like a coal bin outside. We used to have a fireplace. One year, my dad actually gave us coal for Christmas. He thought he was hilarious, and we just were not impressed. My little sister just cried. My other sister went, you can't be serious. And I was just like, well, this is going to go down well. Yeah, we actually got lumps of coal because he had coal. It's not like he had to go out and get some. This was actually a practical. I'm not sure if it was funny. Next, question 4. Never have I ever wore a Christmas jumper. Officially, I've never worn a Christmas jumper. I have worn inspired jumpers by Christmas, but an actual Christmas jumper, no. I have worn jumpers that have been like blue and like white and given like a ombre to look like snow and the sky, but I've never worn an actual Christmas jumper because I detest Christmas with loathing entirely included. Just mm-mm-mm. Question 5. Let me know your answers to these as well. Eaten turkey at Christmas? No, I don't like turkey. Not a fan of turkey at all. Turkey and chicken I find so dry. It's just not my type of meat. I prefer beef. I prefer something with a bit of juice to it. I just find chicken dry. I know you can flavour chicken and season chicken, and maybe I've just been eating it wrong, but I just don't like turkey. And plus, my eldest is actually allergic to turkey, so that's a bit hard to have turkey with him around because just the smell of turkey makes him sick. Okay, question 6. Watch the film Elf. I have. I've watched it once. I was not impressed, and I haven't watched it again since. Just no. I just didn't find it funny. maybe I'm the wrong age group, the wrong demographic. It was just a bit, eh. Question 7. Had a real Christmas tree. I have had a real Christmas tree. We had a real Christmas tree once. The cat destroyed it. I don't think I watered it enough because the needles kept coming off. And we never had another one. Just, no. So, one real Christmas tree was enough. Okay, question 8. Built a snowman. I think we've all built a snowman at some point. I don't know a kid that hasn't built a snowman, unless you're, I guess, you're in a hot country and you don't get snow, maybe. But I think everybody builds a snowman or builds something out of snow, maybe. Question 9. Ever made a gingerbread house? I have actually made a gingerbread house. We had a gingerbread kit one year and we put the gingerbread house together. We iced it. We decorated it. I didn't make the gingerbread. It was a bought one that we put together, but it is the thought that counts. And my boys enjoyed eating the sweets. I don't know if they enjoyed making it, but they did enjoy eating it. Okay, question 10. Ever eaten a mince pie? No, I've never had a mince pie in my life. I just don't like the smell of them. I don't like the look of them. I don't know, it's just something about a mince pie. I don't know. It's like just gooey and wet and I don't know. Let me know whether you eat mince pies in America. I don't even know if they have mince pies over there, but the British tradition is a mince pie with like a cup of tea or something. Question 11. Ever been kissed under the mistletoe? Nope. No, I haven't. I am 40 years old and I have never been kissed under the mistletoe. It's shocking, right? No, never been kissed under the mistletoe. It's actually really hard to get mistletoe. If you know where you can get mistletoe in the UK, I don't know about you, but I find it really hard. I haven't even seen mistletoe. Like you get holly and stuff and you get like flowers, but I haven't seen holly I haven't seen mistletoe anywhere for you to actually buy. I guess if you went to a florist's maybe or a garden centre you might find it. But no, never been kissed under the mistletoe. Question 12. Eaten and enjoyed sprouts? Absolutely not. No. No. I do not like sprouts at all. Even my mum cooking them, the smell is just no, absolutely not. Question 13. Watched Deck the Halls. I have actually seen Deck the Halls. I can't remember too much about it, but it's a really funny. I believe it's a film where they compete with Christmas lights and stuff like that. A bit tongue-in-cheek Christmas movies. I'm not really a big fan of Christmas movies, but Deck the Halls would be one I would watch. The same with Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger in it. It's probably one of my favorite Christmas movies, Jingle All the Way. Second to like The Grinch and The Nightmare Before Christmas. Okay, question 14. Baked cookies for Santa. No, I have never baked cookies for Santa. I have bought him a tipple, some carrots, and some chocolate chip cookies, but I've never baked for Santa. He has never been that lucky because my baking skills, they're on him. So, question 15. Pretended to like a gift. Absolutely, I have pretended. When me and my ex split about 4 years ago and I moved into my own place, obviously you want some like essential Christmas gifts to help you with the fact I'd only been living here like 6 months. So he got me a Hoover. I'll let that sink in. My ex got me a Hoover for the first year of living here for Christmas. Yep, that's why he's an ex. Next, question 16. Have you ever gone caroling? I have gone caroling. I used to go caroling when I was a little girl. I used to be part of a choir and we used to carol and carol sing around the village. We did that for a few years when I was little, but you don't get carol singers anymore. No one goes carol singing door to door. They used to do it to raise money for charity. We used to do it to raise money for the church, but people just don't seem to carol sing anymore. Question 17. Peeked at a present. Have you had a sneaky peek at a present before? Now, I've never really sneaky peeked at presents because generally what I'm getting is what I've asked for. I am a very hard person to buy for. So whatever presents I am getting, I would say 90% of the time I've actually asked for them. So I've never had to sneaky peek. Okay, question 18. Spent time alone. Absolutely. I spent Christmas Day and Boxing Day alone last year. I do have plans this year. I will be on my own Boxing Day, but I am going down to the pub where I am going to have a Christmas tipple, and then I am going to make myself a Christmas dinner for one on Boxing Day. So I have spent Christmas alone. It is a solemn time, but it is also a time for reflection, and I'm going to go down the pub and have a drink on Boxing Day while my boys are with their dad. So I'm not going to just sit at home and be bored. I'm going to go to the pub. Next question 19. Spent Christmas in hospital. This is luckily one of the things I haven't done. I have spent nearly Christmas in hospital. I have spent like a couple of days before Christmas in hospital before, but I've never spent actual Christmas. And I was never the patient, somebody else was. But yeah, I've never spent Christmas in hospital. I couldn't imagine spending Christmas Day in hospital, but unfortunately, some people are in hospital for Christmas Day, and hopefully they get a nice Christmas dinner and some presents. Next, question 20. Have you ever collected pine cones? I haven't personally collected pine cones. I know some people do. They'll collect them, they'll paint them and stuff, but never really been something I'd into. Next, have you ever eaten Christmas pudding? No, I'm not a big fan of Christmas pudding. I don't like a lot of Christmas puddings. I don't know. It's just something about them. They're too gooey and squishy, and apparently they're really sickly sometimes. I've never gravitated towards a Christmas pudding. I know it's a Christmas tradition, and I know it's very British to have a Christmas pudding. But I would rather have like a jam roly-poly or something, if I'm really honest. I know it's not very Christmassy, but I'm having jam roly-poly for this year's dessert for Christmas Day. So, question 22. Sung in a Christmas choir. Yep, I've sung in a Christmas choir. I did it as a little girl for about 6 or 7 years. I was a little soprano, and I used to sing in carol concerts, and I used to go carol singing. And I used to sing quite a lot because I loved singing. It was one thing I did love doing. Question 23. Touched or seen a real reindeer? I have actually seen a real reindeer. There were some reindeers in Norwich a few years ago, and I took my boys to go see them when they were little. And we got to see some real reindeer, bona fide reindeer. And oh, they were just so nice, and their antlers were huge, and these reindeer made my little boys look tiny, and my littlest was actually quite nervous. But yeah, I've seen a real reindeer. Question 24. Have you ever been to Lapland? No, I have never been to Lapland, and I would never go because it is too cold. I am not going to Lapland to stand in like minus 15 degrees. I'm cold at -5, okay? 15, 20, no. Can't do it. Santa can stay in his little thing. I'm going to stay here where it's warm. And question 25 for the first half of Never Have I Ever. Drank mulled wine. Nope, I have never had mulled wine either. It's not my tipple. I always drink vodka. I'm not into like wine and spiced wines. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 out of 25 for the first video. So, not a bad score. Not very good, is it? 13 out of 25. But if you want to like and subscribe and give us a big thumbs up, comment down below your score. And then tomorrow's video, we're going to be doing part 2. And then I will tell you my score at the end of tomorrow's video on what I got on both of them. So if you want to like and subscribe and give it a big thumbs up, this is the Never How I Ever Christmas edition, part 1. Let me know your score down below. Like I said, join my second channel, Thrifting with Raven, and don't forget to like and subscribe to both channels, and also 'tis the season to be giving and sharing. So if you'd like to donate to the channel to help the Raven out this festive season, you can donate by PayPal, Super Chat, or Super Thanks. I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas, and I will see you tomorrow for part 2. Take care and thanks for watching. Bye guys.